know, your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, friends, it is Friday. Talking about water, we have some rain out there. Not too widespread, though. Not everybody getting it.
No, last night it came a downpour.
Did it?
Did it at your house? No. And that's sort of been the trend. Some people getting downpours.
Yeah, because it poured at my house too for a good 30 minutes at times. I think a lot of us today compared to yesterday will stay dry. Now, some of you are already starting off with some rain showers, but better coverage today along and west of I-65. But even then, it will be more isolated to scattered in nature, where yesterday I would consider that to be more widespread. We had the first wave of rain and storms go through, a lot of lightning, very heavy rainfall. I keep talking about how saturated our atmosphere was and is, and then we saw a second line come in from Tennessee, start to get those outflow boundaries, and you tend to see more storms popping up. But a lot of us starting off the day dry. I think the fog and the leftover wet pavement will probably have the biggest impact on your morning commute and your typical Friday traffic too. But right along 431, little shower, and then into parts of southern Jackson County, just west of you and Powell and northwest of the Fife area. We go out into northeast Mississippi. There's a boundary, very slow moving cluster of light rainfall. This was more organized at about 3 a.m. Had lightning with it, looked a little more intimidating on radar, but right now it's just nuisance rain. Goes all the way out into West Tennessee through the Memphis metro area. Speaking of fog, you look at Montesano, we've got these low clouds. You can barely see downtown Huntsville skyline. On our FlyBreeze camera, we are in the 70s again, and the dew point is very, very high today, starting off in the mid 70s. Quarter mile visibility in Coleman, 3 miles in the Shoals, and I think the fog is going to start to spread out here over the next hour, hour and a half. So highs near 90s today. I keep talking about the humidity. The heat index probably 95 to 100, and we'll see some spotty storms developing into the afternoon. Heavy rain and lightning probably the biggest concerns. The wind threat and the hail threat, I think, coming for the weekend, unfortunately. More storms for Saturday. Sunday has a higher threat and probably better coverage of the rain and storm potential. And there are your typical threats, and something we'll continue to monitor is the threat for flooding. I actually just on Facebook saw my memories from last year. We were under a moderate drought here in early July. Certainly not the case this July 2023, because of how much rain we've seen lately. Warming up into the upper 80s to low 90s. There's your weekend forecast. 90 tomorrow, 87 on Sunday. Again, Sunday has the better chance of seeing some strong to severe storms, and I keep saying this, but that would be our 5th consecutive Sunday with a chance of severe weather. For today, along and west of 65, best chance of seeing those scattered rain showers and storms developing. A couple sprinkles possible out east, but I do want to show you what the model is now bringing in for your Saturday. We start off dry with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Then it looks like it brings in a line of heavy rain, some embedded damaging wind and lightning all coming in. And this is through your afternoon tomorrow, so we'll continue to monitor that. Again, that's just one model run, not necessarily what is exactly going to pan out, but keep an eye on the forecast for the weekend. Showers and storms expected both days, upper 80s starting off next week.